Hey guys, so today we decided to re-season our Dutch oven. Come in and take a look and I'll show you what we're kind of working with and I'll let you know how it got this way. So, as you can see, we've got rust and just some nasty kind of buildup in there. And we've had this Dutch oven for probably 5 or 6 years. And the last time we used it, it's my fault. I left a little bit of water in there, put it up there on the shelf, and it sat for about a month. So we're gonna kind of do a complete overhaul on it. These are some of the things you're gonna need. So we're gonna need our sponge, and we got some hot soapy water. We're gonna need some sort of grease. We're gonna use pig lard, and we're gonna need some aluminum foil. First step, we're just gonna clean this as good as we can with soap and water and a sponge. So, as you can tell, we got all we pretty much could get off with a sponge and some soap and some water. This one's looking pretty decent already. So, our next step is you want to use something abrasive on this. We usually just use some balled up tinfoil. You can also use steel wool, anything like that. So I'm just going to take it and we've gotten the pot pretty much all done. It's looking pretty clean in there. Just got a little bit of foil in there. This lid, these little bumps in here kind of make it hard, so we're calling in action the scrubber brush. I'm going to give this one little scrub. The next step we're going to do is get these really hot on the stove. We're going to heat the lid on one burner and the pot on the next, and we're going to burn off all the moisture and the water in there, and then we're going to season them. Okay, so seasoning something that's cast iron, whether it's your Dutch oven or our skillets, does not mean adding salt and pepper to them. It means you want to use some sort of grease or vegetable oil or olive oil, and what it's going to do is absorb into the metal and give you a non-stick surface. So what we're going to do is start with some lard. And then you can use newspaper, paper towels, and we're just going to use some old rags. So you just want to start with some on your rag and then just go over. Just coat it, and you want to coat it and kind of let it burn off a little and then kind of absorb it as you're doing it. You don't want to put a bunch in there and let it sit like you're frying something. And what it's going to do is going to give it, as you can already kind of see, it's going to give it a nice shiny black color. Let's get a little more going. And you want to do the whole inside of this pan. Up the edges, the bottom. And just keep doing it, and it'll just keep soaking it into the metal. Okay, this one is just about done. It's getting nice shiny coating on it, you can see. And you're just gonna, when you use this thing and you're cooking with it, whether you're frying bacon or cooking anything, you wanna just re-season it after every use. And the more you do that, the better of a non-stick surface you're gonna get. And now I'm gonna start working on this top, which is kind of harder to do because this model of the Dutch oven, you got the little grooves for holding charcoal in there. But same concept, just get the oil on there. So we don't actually do any cooking on this top, so it doesn't need to be non-stick or anything, but this is just gonna prolong the life of your skillet by keeping the rust off of it. This is just like oiling a gun or oiling a chain or anything like that. It's gonna protect it. So it is going to get smoky in here when you do this. We don't have a hood, so we just got the windows open. I'm going to go ahead and bring these over to our table and give you guys a closer look on how we did. What we just did is kind of a last resort. If your Dutch oven or anything that's cast iron that you have gets in really bad shape, or if you're noticing that you're frying eggs or something and stuff's starting to stick. You don't really want to scrub these down with soap and water and foil like that routinely. You just want to wipe them out with a paper towel or a rag when you clean them and then re-season them.